All right, welcome everyone to the Dreambuildrs podcast. I am super excited for this upcoming conversation where we're going to talk about how you can achieve your personal, your professional, and your financial goals faster and easier than you can imagine. And I've invited a very special guest who knows all about that and has made it his expertise to help people to set and achieve their goals. And Pavel Verbnyak, I'm super delighted to have you and to introduce you to my audience.
Thank
Guys, Pavel is a success expert. He's a life coach. He's an award-winning speaker, an internationally recognized leader in personal development and peak performance strategies. And for over 15 years, he has been teaching entrepreneurs, educators, corporate leaders, and people from all walks of life to create the life they desire. So, Pavel, welcome, man. I'm excited to have this conversation with you.
thank you so much, Jochem. It's great to see you again, and thank you for inviting me on your show. It's a great honor for me as well.
Yeah. We were just talking before we started about our, like, we kind of started the year January quite easily. We both went on a holiday. I went to the south of Portugal, and you went to Dubai to take it
Yeah,
easy. Do you think like having a holiday at the beginning of the year is like a good intention to start the year like when it comes to achieving goals?
absolutely, Jochem. I believe so because, as you know, I was planning to go to South Africa to take this creative journey, to take a break from my professional and personal life. And usually, beginning of the year, first part of January, and you can say that probably in your business, and I can say in speaking and coaching business, it's slow. There are not too many seminars, workshops, and coaching clients. And I decided to take this break to get more energy, to get more ideas, just to relax and to invest this time in myself. And it's very important to show our mind and body and brain that you did great job back in 2021. Now you can do something for yourself. And I decided to go to that journey, to buy this time and experience, just to get more motivation, to make more, to provide more value to people, and to earn more money. Because before, I'm not really a materialistic person, Jochem, and but I like to study, I like to travel, I like to meet new people. And now, during my trip in Dubai, I just understood why I would love to earn more, that why I want to raise my standards, and to travel in beautiful places, meet new nice people. And it's good experience to go in new place, because it was my first time in Dubai. To be honest, I never had in my vision goal is to go there, but I decided, wow, I never been there, I want to go. And it's good to think, to write down new goals for new year. So I believe to be in this kind of environment, it's nice. It's expensive city, you probably heard about that.
Yeah.
It's nice to
Hmm.
think about something differently. So I would recommend to people to travel. There are abundance of opportunity to travel, even without money. You can go with couch surfing. You can go just to buy one-way ticket, or just go in a small city close to your place. It's not. It doesn't really important to go somewhere far away. You can go to the nature, you can go to new place, you can go to the theater or restaurant or museum, just to get new experience, just to build new neural connections in your mind. So you become more creative, more positive, more energetic, because you increase this energy flow in yourself, and it's very important.
I love that. I totally recognize what you say because I also went in the new year. I went to the Algarve for a week to the south
Mm.
of Portugal, and I also like just starting the year like that. It helped me a lot to reboot and re-energize. Just like being in nature, like have some sunshine, getting some vitamin D, have great food, and it's all like nourishing our bodies as well to kind of reset, right, and level ourselves up. And what I loved about what you said, you were also talking about re-energizing yourself and so on. When you go on a holiday like that, when you go to Dubai, what is it that you do to, like, do you consciously re-energize yourself with certain activities, or do you just enjoy time and you see what you do? Like, what kind of activities are you doing?
I would say, Jochem, both. Um, I woke up early enough to do my practice, to do my meditation. I went to the beach on a regular basis, and I practiced walking meditation. So it's nice experience. You walk and you just visualize your perfect future. You get this energy. You attract this kind of vibration in your own life. So it's good to be on beautiful beach, to get this sunlight and tan, and it's good. And also I did something new. So I went to Burj Khalifa. It's the most the biggest building in the world, and I saw all Dubai from the top, and it's very nice experience. I had very nice connection over there, met nice people, and networking is beautiful, to meet beautiful people from all over the world, Jochem. That's how we met to each other. So
Exactly.
you have great positive energy, and I believe that we attract like-minded people. We attract circumstances, opportunities, situations that are in harmony with our thoughts. So that's very important, to work with your vibrations, with your energy, because energy is everything. The food we eat, the thought we think, the word we say, table and computer, environment, apartments, everything has a vibration. So if you want to achieve something bigger in your life, to increase your income, or improve your relationships with yourself or others, it's very important to go to different places to see that kind of vibration. For example, if you have challenges with money, you can go to a nice restaurant or cafe, just buy one cup of tea or coffee, and just spend an hour or two in this place, and just see around what the people around, and what do they do, what they talk about, and it's you get this kind of vibration. So it's our mind doesn't see the difference. Is it real, or it's just in your head, visualization, your idea, or something like that. So you can visualize your perfect future. You can see yourself as a confident person, a public speaker, or a successful entrepreneur, or great manager, and just think about yourself like this. Put that energy, visualize with emotions, and you will attract, you start to attract nice people, nice book. And that's very important, to feed your mind with right positive information. Yesterday I went to post office. I bought several books. Probably you can see that. It's Paid to Speak. Yes. So how to become a public speaker, and You Inc. So the art of selling yourself. And when I went in Dubai, the biggest mall in the world, I bought 2 books by Timothy Ferris. So Tool of Titans and Tribe of Mentors.
Awesome.
So
awesome.
Yeah, I'm going to discover this. I want to read that, because we become what we think about most of the time. And it's very important what kind of books you read, what kind of movies you watch, what kind of songs you listen to, what kind of people you communicate with, because everything has a cause and everything has an effect. So the law of cause and effect, the iron law of the universe, like the law of vibration, the law of attraction, works all the time. So be careful what kind of words and thoughts you think and say. So I use words challenge and situation other than problem, because when you say problem, you lower your creativeness. When you say, oh, I have this kind of situation, you increase that creativity in yourself. and everything has a vibration, everything has an energy, Jochem, and there are mind and body connection. So you know exactly how it works. You can smile, and your body get an idea that everything is good with me in a couple of minutes. But if you say, oh, something is bad, or you criticize, you blame others, you put the energy in that direction. So that's how it works. And these concepts is more than 2,000 years already. So just learn from failures and successes of other people, because success leaves clues, and success is predictable, is not an accident. So you can learn, you can apply in your own life, you can discover and get your own experience, and just do what other people do and did, and you will get the same results step by step.
Awesome, man. Now, Pavel, you mentioned some great things already. Like, I had a lot of like aha moments and this kind of things. Like, you said things like we become what we think about. I think that's very, very important. You also mentioned like the law of cause and effect, and that success is actually predictable, that is not an accident. And I would love to talk about those kind of topics a little bit later into our conversation. But first, I would also love to know a little bit more about you.
Yep.
Because it's been like, I have the feeling that you have been in this industry, personal development, like for a long time, but you still look, you still look so young and fresh, right? So, it's a compliment.
Thank you, Jochem.
But when did that journey start for you? Like, when did you start immersing yourself in these kind of subjects?
Yeah, Jochem. Back in 2005, I started to ask myself a question: how can I expand my own life? What's the difference between successful people and others? And I started to learn, to read biographies, autobiographies, books on psychology, management, business. To be honest, I didn't have money to buy a seminar or even book. I went to libraries. I searched the information everywhere I could. And I started to work with my mindset. I started to apply these principles in my own life, setting goals, visualization, meditation, different kinds of practices that helps to eliminate limiting beliefs and fears. And for 2 years, I didn't see the difference. I thought everything the same. But after 2 years, I started to realize that, wow, my mindset have changed, my decision changed, and my results changed as well. So everything starts inside. So when you develop yourself, if you want to have more successful, happy, wealthy life outside, you should become more wealthy, happier person inside. And I went to personal development, and I'm really obsessed and passionate about the psychology of success and principles of productive people. I didn't know that there's profession called professional speaker or coach. But in several years, I just realized, wow, that works in my life. I want to share this information with others. And I saw that this program called Train the Trainer, and with Jack Canfield, but I wasn't ready. It was expensive. It wasn't for me right now. I went in my hometown close to St. Petersburg in Finland, and I was born in not wealthy family, so it's we didn't have enough to buy something, food or clothes and so on. And I just realized, wow, I want to be like them. I want to be like Jim Rohn, W. Clement Stone, Napoleon Hill, Brian Tracy, Zig Ziglar, and so on. And then back in 2011, after I returned from the United States, it was students exchange program. I just realized that my hometown is too small for me right now. And I moved to Moscow, and I've got some financial successes because I applied these principles in my own life. And I saw the information about the Train the Trainer again in several years after that first time. And I just had this idea, I'm ready, I want to do that. I applied for that program. Someone interviewed me. I've paid the money. It was around $20,000. And I've got this certification. It was 2014, and it was great experience. Nice people. Jack is a great person to have as a mentor and friend. He's the co-author of the secret movie in Chicken Soup for the Soul, and he's great. And I returned to Moscow, and I just started to apply this in my life, and I became a speaker and trainer. And I'm really passionate about sharing these ideas, inspiring people, motivate them to live their full potential, to unlock their full potential, to live more abundant, happier, successful life. We can do that, Jochem. We are worthy. We are here for the reason. And I feel so blessed that I found that I want to do that. I found what I'm really passionate about, and that became my profession. So it's so beautiful.
Awesome. So, eventually the money that you invested in the training perfectly paid out, right?
To be honest, Jochem, I didn't see that it's paying me. I thought it's great journey. It's great experience. And I invest in myself. I like to invest in myself. For these 15, 16 years, I've invested, I believe, around $300,000. And it was one-on-one coaching, it's seminars in different countries, and travel expense, and so on. And I believe it's great investment that pay good dividends, as a lot of people say that. So I believe constant and never-ending improvement is the key that can help you achieve your goals and your successes, because everyone has the different concept of success and different definition. Because when I ask my followers and students, how many of you would love to succeed, a lot of people raises their hands. But when I ask what success means, what does success means to you, a lot of people doesn't know. Exactly. So it's very important to decide exactly what you want. Take 100% responsibility for your results in life, and constant and never-ending improvement and action toward your goal. So we become more happier person when we get closer to our goals, and when we provide values to others. So I feel so happy and grateful for that.
Awesome, man. I'm very happy that everything worked out, and that you're here now shining and educating others and teaching and building your international brand as well. I think it's very important that you also have that English voice, because you're not just speaking in Russia right now. So
yes,
very happy that you're helping people all over the world to really create the life that they want and that they desire. So thank you so much for that. Now, Pavel, let's talk about, you were talking about it already a little bit, right? Setting and achieving goals. I think one of the first steps that you mentioned, you kind of mentioned already a couple of minutes ago when you were talking about, you really need to know clearly what success means to you. You clearly need to know what you want. How can people find out what they want if they don't know?
Yes, Jochem, it's okay if someone doesn't know what he or she wants. It's okay. I didn't know exactly what I wanted, but you just listen to your heart, your gut feelings. When you enjoy doing something, think about how you can earn from that, how you can create a profession or career or business from that. So there are process-oriented people and there are result-oriented people. So when you put that together, you can find some nice combination of your success. So enjoy the process and see exactly what you want. But it's okay if you're just process-oriented person. To be honest, Jochem, I am 60 or 70% process-oriented person. And it's good. Just enjoy the process, do what you love, provide value, and work, be a speaker at seminars and coach people. And that's my definition of success: to be free, to do what I love, and be around great people and travel the world. That's my combination. But if you want to achieve something, just see exactly if everything would be possible, what would you dream of to achieve? And take pen and paper and write down your ideal results, life in 2 or 3 or 5 years ahead. It could be specific, measurable. You remember SMART, SMART goals: specific,
Yes.
measurable, achievable, reliable, and time bounded. But it's also very important to make a list of benefits you would achieve when your goal would what you will have when your goal will be achieved.
Mm-hmm.
So just explain your mind. Why do you need that? What benefits would you have? Then you should make a list of obstacles. What holding you back? It could be limiting beliefs or fears. It could be not enough money or time and no team and so on. It's very important to write down what's obstacles you have right now. Then make a list of information and skills and knowledges you would need to accumulate in yourself to achieve that goal. Then make a list of people and organizations you would need help of. So what kind of people you would love to have as an advisor, or people who would share some resources with you, or information or experiences. Then make a plan of action. What would you like to do in first week, month, or 2 months? And then take actions every single day and visualize your ideal results. Visualize, it could be every single day after you wake up and before you go to bed. So you attract people, circumstances, and your subconscious mind already working, looking for some information and tools to achieve that goals. So goal setting is, as a success, is predictable, is not an accident. You should take pen and paper and just think about your ideal results, your ideal goals. You can be a wealthy, happy, successful person. So just create this image. You can create a masterpiece from your life. And there are a lot of thousands and millions of people already did that before. So learn from them, learn from biographies, autobiographies, learn from their failures, learn from their successes, and apply in your own life. And you will have great, great life. But decide exactly, what does success mean to me personally?
Exactly. And I think that's very important, because often success as is kind of defined by society, perhaps, and how we thought about it, means money or a great career, these kind of things. But maybe success for you means being a great mother at home and taking care of your kids, right? That can also be success.
Absolutely.
So that's very good that you say that, indeed.
Yeah, Jochem, I'm sorry, I just want to add a little bit. Success is not only finances and money. Success for me, it's a harmony, is balance in different areas of life. It's absolutely energy and health, relationships, financial freedom, career or business. And that's, for me, it's harmony, it's balance. What I want to have in my own life as a success.
Yeah. Now, what would you say to people like, okay, imagine I have this goal and kind of success road that I want to walk. You mentioned as well when you were writing down, like, what are my obstacles? How can people find out better what their obstacles are? Because sometimes if you're working with yourself, you don't know what your obstacles are, right?
Yeah.
I know that, for example, for me in the beginning, when I was like decades ago thinking about my dreams, I was like, oh, I want to be like that. Yeah, but that's nothing for me. These kind of things can pop up. So what would you tell to people in order to become more aware of their obstacles and how to deal with that as well?
Yeah, it's step-by-step process, Jochem. It's a great question. Thank you very much. Just start from small things. Just increase your self-esteem, develop your self-confidence. Just write down all successes you have in your own life. And that's just starting points. So a lot of people have low self-esteem, and it's results of your financial situation, relationships, and so on. But just take pen and paper and see exactly what kind of information do I need to have, what's holding me back. It could be fear of criticism, fear of failure. It's subconscious fear of new and expanding your comfort zone, fear of responsibility, fear of success, or it could be, oh, I'm too young, or I'm too old. It's limiting beliefs. So just work on them. Work with someone, or read some books. Read something every single day. It could be 5 or 10 minutes, but it's the compound effect. Your self-esteem, your self-confidence will grow, will develop, and because of that, you start to make new decisions. You will have different results, and just start with something, small steps. So I would say like this, Jochem, it's not necessary to see exactly what's your ideal life would look like in 5 years, but just decompose it. So divide a year goal for 12 monthly goals. 1 monthly goal divide for 4 weekly goals. 1 weekly goal divide for 5 or 7 daily goals. And you will know exactly what you should do every single day to get closer to your yearly goal.
Now, what if I don't get track on my monthly goals or my weekly goals? Like I have a huge goal set out, and then I have smaller goals per month or per week. What happens if I don't get traction on those goals in the beginning?
Yeah, just start with something, Jochem. As I said, we become what we think about most of the time. So think about your goals. Write down your goals every day, because you put the energy there. When you have a pen and paper, you use your visual energy and mechanics, and everything works like this. So you shouldn't believe that you're going to achieve that first time. I didn't believe in my goals when I see my notebooks 10 or 15 years old, but I started, wow, if it what if it does work, and I just started to do that, and it takes time to form new habit. It takes time. It could be 1 day, it could be 21 days, it could be 65 days, but start with something so you can do some physical activities. For example, choose one goal for a month. Choose one habit or skill you're going to develop for a month, and develop that just one skill or one habit. For example, it could be physical activities. Then you cannot reading every single day. It could be 2 or 5 minutes. It's called the Kaizen philosophy. So improvement every single day. 2 weeks, or 2 minutes. You can just start with 2 minutes. 2 minutes, you read just 2 minutes. 2 minutes, you do just 2 minutes physical activities, or you visualize, or you write down your journal or goals. Start with something. There are abundance of information about self-made millionaires, about successful investors, or happy husbands and wives. Just read what they thought, what they written, and what they talk on interviews, and model them.
Love it. I had to laugh a little bit when you were talking in the beginning of your answer, because I was picturing I was still working in corporate. I made myself a vision board. It's now like 10 years or 12 years ago, roughly. I made myself a vision board of what my life could look like if I would do what I would really be passionate about. And that was back then. And I saw myself like traveling the world, speaking to audiences, volunteering, coaching people one-on-one, and so on. But I didn't really knew what that then meant, right? So it was just a bunch of passions together.
Jochem, that's great what you said. And it's emotions there, because our minds see these pictures, and dream board, or what you mentioned, it could be the mind movie. So mind movie, it's a movie you made with your pictures, with your photos, with nice music, and you will have these emotions, feelings and you see beautiful future, beautiful yourself in the future, and it's great that you did that. And I've got several vision boards as well.
Awesome. And then the point that I also wanted to mention is that, I made that vision board back then, having no idea how I could achieve it, like absolutely no idea. But then 4 or 5 years back, it all started to happen.
Yeah.
So, right, I started my own company. I started traveling the world, speaking, coaching, and so on. So it's all happening. And when I saw the picture some time ago, I was like, like laughing at it. But I think like what you mentioned is that, sometimes it seems all so far away, but start indeed small. Because back then I also didn't immediately, like I wasn't a speaker back then, right? I didn't know how to speak or be on stage. I was even afraid to come on stage and so on. So I just started very simply every day, like you, reading books, immersing myself in the subjects, doing a workshop here and there, and then day by day going on. So I love that, how is it called? Kaizen?
Yeah, Kaizen. Mm-hmm.
The Kaizen, setting Kaizen goals. So every day 2 minutes, for example, right?
Yeah.
I love that. So it makes it very small, but still it's very intentional. Yeah. So that every day, 365 days, you can do something about your goals. I love it.
Yeah, you increase your self-awareness, self-focus on what's really your priorities, what's really important for you, because there are a lot of distractions, social media, YouTube, advertisements, phone calls, but you should invest 5 or 10 or 15 minutes every single day in yourself. Just be yourself. It could be silent time. It could be walking in the park without headset, without audio books and podcasts, without everything, because you have a lot of answers to your questions inside. But when we think about, when we read, when we in this informational field that everything put in our mind, we don't want to. So it's not easy for our mind and brain to work effectively. So that's
what do you do to switch off, like to kind of get away of the distraction and really be with yourself, and that you're in this natural state when ideas flow and creativity flows? What do you do to be in that state?
Jochem, this morning I went for walking in the park, exercises, and then I went to sauna and swimming pool just to relax and use my body, just to do with myself. So it's great to do something for your mind and for your body as well. I did some visualization and meditation technique just to be with myself also. So nature, nice books, nice music, water, swimming pool, it helps me a lot. And I believe Portugal has great, beautiful nature. So you can walk around and maybe go by the ocean. So it's wonderful. So just find something what helps you to increase your energy level, to inspire you to do something. Everyone can find something. Even if you live in small town or a small village, you can find something that help you to be more productive and focused on what you really want and passionate about.
Yeah, like, I'm lucky enough to live near the sea, like you said. It's like 50 meters down the road and I'm at the Atlantic Ocean.
Wow.
So that's a way for me to completely reboot and kind of get out of stress if I have stress. That's a great way to connect with nature, right?
Yeah.
Just walking along the ocean for me is it's great. Because when I lived in the Netherlands, I lived in the city center of Rotterdam, so that there was no nature or so, but still I had like a kind of daily ritual to connect with myself. In the morning I did yoga, and I also did meditation. So I do this kind of quick 30-45 minutes practice every day that I've been doing for many years now, and it really helps me as well to connect with myself and to keep my energy levels high.
Yeah, and it's called earthing, so, or grounding. So you can walk barefoot and it's wonderful, nice exercise for me. It helps me. It's not like this in winter time where a lot of snow in Moscow, but usually I do that. It could be hugging. So you can just unite with the nature. So it helps me a lot.
Awesome. Pavel, I would like to ask you two final questions. And I would love to know, like, from your personal journey, like in personal development and peak performance strategies, and from learning about all of your mentors and so on, what is the worst advice that you have ever been given when it comes to setting goals?
Oh, worst advice, Jochem. That's a very nice question. I should think about that. Well, um, probably, Joachim, I would say that look for quick, uh, quick way to become wealthy and successful. There is no fast tracks. It's a process. You should think about something like this, Joachim. When a person is not ready for financial success or career success, he's not ready. This opportunity could break him down. But when you develop yourself, when you develop your personality, your expertise, you are getting ready to that opportunity. And when opportunity and readiness meet, you got this luck and success. So prepare yourself right now for the ideal future. It's not an accident. For example, if you're not ready as a person to become a president of the organization or company or a country, you are not ready. This could be a very close situation, opportunity, but you don't see that, and you are not ready for that. You don't take this 100%. But when you develop yourself to become a great leader, become a nice, beautiful husband and father, and so on, you can find and do something with opportunity you meet. So yeah, the worst advice, it's just don't invest in yourself, win the lottery, and everything would be good. It's not like that.
All right, I love that one. Now, the last question: what's the most important factor, or what has been the most important factor for you, to really start living your dreams? Like, if you could only choose one, I know there are several, but
Yeah, there are a lot of Joachim. I would say gratitude for this moment, because we don't have a past already, and we don't have a future yet, and the power is now, and the situation or something we can change is right now, and our life is just this moment. We have this conversation, Joachim. That's our life. And I would say gratitude for this moment, gratitude for what you have, and focus on the present and live your life right now. Don't live in the future, don't live in the past. Um, just enjoy the process, enjoy what you have right now. And that probably the turning point in my life when I realized that.
Awesome, man. Thank you so much. I think, that explains it all. Like, being grateful for what we have and being grateful for this conversation that we're having right now.
Yes.
It has been very, very cool and amazing. I really want to thank you for all of your inspirational insights that you were giving, Pavel. It has been really, really cool.
Thank you so much.
Before you go, please let us know what the best places are that people can find you and your work if they would love to know more about you.
Joachim, I would say thank you very much as well for beautiful conversation, for your wonderful questions, and you're a great interviewer. So I really enjoyed talking with you, and yeah, I feel so grateful and blessed for this opportunity to share these thoughts, these ideas. I believe it could help a lot of people. It could accelerate their journey, because these ideas and what I said to you today, Joachim, it's what I do. It was I found during my journey, and I would love to be a person who would inspire other people as well all over the world. So I'm in Facebook, I'm in LinkedIn. So I'm really open. If you have some questions, please send me a message. I would love to keep in touch with you, dear friends. Jochem, yeah, for LinkedIn and Facebook, that would be my answer to your question.
Awesome, guys. So if you want to contact Pavel, please check the show notes below. I will drop all his contact information in there. Really recommend to get in touch with Pavel, even if it's for a very nice conversation about personal development, peak performance strategies, setting goals. Pavel, I learned a lot with you. I love this conversation. Let's stay in touch. I would love to meet you in person one day, perhaps traveling somewhere, you know, I don't know where we can meet up. You're invited to come to Portugal, so that's for sure.
Thank you very much, Jochem. Yeah, I look forward to meet you in person, maybe share the stage together or do something great together. And welcome to Moscow and Russia as well. And absolutely, let's keep in touch. You are doing a great job. You inspire people. You are a role model for others. So please continue what you do. And thank you very much as well.
Thanks, man. Likewise. Thank you so much.
Thank you. See you later.
Thank you.